EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson going to give this one to Miller. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
42 to Mike, 42. 42 to Mike. Mike 42. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hey, I need one over here. Shit.
Watson just beating the play clock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
He's coming. We got double up. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Put his boys down. He's coming. Crouch. Kill.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
50's the mark. I'm coming, 31. Coming for you. Bang. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 13. In the car.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
First down, Houston. Mike's 50. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You got him up.
On first down, it's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Texans.
No score after one on EA Sports. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's get it. What's that? 19. Run. He's telling you. He's telling him to run. Tell him to run. 3 down. 3 down. Hey. 94. 31's the mic.
Throwing on second and 8. Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. From the gun, here's Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. They'll run high, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They try again with Hyde. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Check Mike 40. And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Mike 40, Mike 40. Echo. You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? To the pass. Hey, we got nine of them.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check three. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. A shotgun snap for Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson dancing to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's third down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Under 10, 10, 24, 31.
Out of the gun, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken at his 4th. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 26. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 30 on second down, Rodgers, he gets this to Devontae Adams. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's go, D. Check it, 30.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This complete to Jones. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Cat 300. Cat 300. Check it out, Topper.
They'll run it with Jones. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
26.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers is going to fire. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan, 36 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. 24. 24 is the mic. Yeah. You don't want none.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Makes it third and 18.
Stay at home, stay at home. Stay at home, stay at home. Give me that. Take four. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Sponge. No. Switch. Hey, watch this. Check 24. Switch.
Here we go on 4th. Watson looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremont Williams. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Stills the intended target. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's 21-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 10, Watson. He's got Fuller. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Watson looks to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Rodgers looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Call that a 48-yard punt, and made even better by a loss on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They still can't get it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson now. Throwing again. Flushed out right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. On 3rd down, Miller. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.